Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I will be guiding you through a yoga flow. So this is going to be a nice, refreshing, slow flow. You can do this in the morning. You can do this anytime throughout your day as a nice pick-me-up. It will be yin inspired, so we will be holding some postures for just a little bit longer as we flow through the rest of the class. For this practice, you are not going to need any props, and we will go ahead and get started in a tabletop position. So finding a tabletop position, shoulders are in line with your wrists, knees are in line with your hips. For this one, you're going to take your left ankle and cross it over the right knee. So you want to leave your toes tucked under for this one, and we'll take our cat-cows from here. So inhale, belly drops, chin lifts. Really feel that nice opening in the left outer hip. And exhale, round. 2 more like this. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Bringing everything back to a neutral spine. You can just find some free movement here. Moving in whatever ways feels good. I know sticking my hips out more to the left feels good. Maybe you stir the pot with your chest in one direction and the other. Let's go ahead and remove that left ankle and cross the right ankle over the left, remembering to keep those toes tucked under. Belly drops, chin lifts. Feel that nice stretch in the outer right hip. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. And exhale, round. 2 more. One more here. And exhale. Go ahead and find that free movement here. Just moving in whatever ways feels good. And uncross. Bringing your big toes to touch. Knees as wide as the mat. Send your hips back. Reach your arms forward for a child's pose. Let's walk all 10 fingertips off to the right. Feeling that nice stretch in the left side body. And off to the left. Feeling the stretch in the right side body this time. Bringing your hands back to center. Round forward. Tuck the toes under. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out here, left and right. Let's come forward, find your plank. Bend the knees, finding a squat position. You can shimmy your hips from side to side. Come back forward to plank. Bend the knees, find that squat position. Really try to stick your bum out. Tilt your tailbone up towards the ceiling and squat down low. One more, come forward, plank, and bend the knees and send the hips up. Let's go ahead, come forward to plank, come to the knees and onto the belly. Palms by your side, shoulders draw away from your ears and down the back. Push your toenails into the floor and inhale, just lift the chest, hover the palms, squeeze the elbows. Plant the palms, upward facing dog. Really shine that heart through the chest. Lower all the way back down to the mat. Bend the right knee. Spider your left fingertips beside you. Push your right toes, so your right toes come all the way behind you. Push up onto that left palm and reach your right fingertips up and back. Coming down. Same thing other side. Spider your left fingertips. Reach your left toes all the way behind you and reach up with the left fingertips. Coming all the way back down. Interlace your hands behind you. Reach your knuckles towards your heels. Point your toes, lift through the kneecaps, and reach. Gently release. Push into your palms, tuck your toes under, plank. Downward facing dog. Making our way into a pigeon here. Inhale the left leg to lift, bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring the left knee down so the left knee comes behind the left wrist, left foot behind the right. Setting yourself up for pigeon. Look over your shoulder. Make sure your leg is behind you. Square your hips off, find length. And exhale to fold. Pushing into your palms. Bringing your weight now onto your left hip. So your left sit bone is onto the mat. Turn forward. You might need to bring that right leg forward a little bit. Push into your right heel. Spider your left fingertips behind you. And inhale to reach up and back. Next exhale. Gently lower. Bring that right foot to meet the left for cobbler's pose. Bringing your hands onto your shins, just above your ankles. Inhale, find length. And exhale, keep that length as you gently walk forward any amount. Trying to see here if you can squeeze your feet together to keep that activation. Gently release, and we will take pigeon on the other side. So just swing around to the other side, so your right shin is in front this time, and your left leg swings back. Square off through the hips. Inhale. And exhale. Fold any amount. Next exhale, push into your palms, lean your weight into your right hip, and maybe bring that left leg in just a little bit. Spider your right fingertips behind you this time and push your hips forward, digging your left heel into the mat. Inhale to reach. Gently lower the hips all the way back down onto the mat. Bring the left foot to meet the right for your cobbler's pose. Taking your hands onto your shins. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the length as you gently come forward. Coming all the way back up. Swing your legs behind you, plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, let's go ahead and walk our feet all the way up to meet our hands. From this position, slight bend in the knee, allow the belly to drape over the thighs. Bring your hands behind your low back and interlace your fingers. Once you're in this position, draw your shoulders away from the ears and down the back. Reach your knuckles towards the sky or the ceiling, and then allow the head to drop and the wrists to come over any amount. One more inhale. And exhale. Gently lower the wrists onto the low back, bringing the hands onto the mat. And very gently, we'll make our way into Malasana Squat. So if your heels come off the mat for any reason for this one, it's okay. Take your left hand, swing it to the outside of the mat so that your elbow is digging into your left knee, and inhale the right arm up. You can lean to the left if that feels good. And exhale. Switch sides, right finger plants, right elbow digs into the right knee to help open it up. You can lean to the right, open up to the left. One more each side. Exhale. Last one here. And exhale. Plant the palms, send the hips all the way back. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, dropping to your knees. And let's go ahead and sit back onto our bum. Take your hands onto your knees and gently lower all the way down onto your back. Graze your heels with your fingertips. Shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you, engaging through the pelvic floor. Push into your feet to lift your low back, mid back, and upper back up off of the mat. Interlace your fingers underneath you and reach your knuckles for your heels. Try not to flare the rib cage. Think about drawing the rib cage down and in. Next exhale, gently release the grip and lowering all the way back down onto the mat. Bringing your feet as wide as the mat. And from here, just drop both knees to the left. If you're looking for a little bit more, you can take that left foot, place it on top of the right knee. And again, thinking about tucking your tailbone under. Bring your arms up. Bringing everything back through center. Uncross the left ankle, keeping your feet as wide as the mat, dropping both knees to the right this time. Taking the right ankle on top of the left knee if that feels good. And again, tucking the tailbone under. Bringing everything back through center, uncross the ankle, curl into a nice tight ball. So grabbing a hold of the ankle so you can wrap your arms around your knees. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel the thighs compress up against the belly. For 3, for 2, 1 more inhale, and exhale, release. Feeling free to stay here for as long as you'd like. I do hope you enjoyed today's practice, and I look forward to seeing you back here again soon. Have a wonderful day.